Thank you very much, Honorable
Before we move to the next one, may we ask for the running total for the DND? So it's a total of 2.3 billion SDC with regard to the Department of National Defense.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So, moving to the next agency, may we call on Deputy Majority Leader Zia Adyong?
That's for DOJ, Mr.
I'm sorry, for DOJ.
Okay, in the interest of time, I yield to my colleague, one of the smartest neophyte congressmen, Representative Po, to sponsor and introduce the request budget increase of DOJ.
Vice Chair Po is recognized.
Before we go there, parang bumaba na yung energy levels. Na parang napagod na tayo after 3 hours. What? Kaya pa? Kaya pa?
Yeah, kaya pa.
Okay. What's the running total? Sorry, Brian. What's the running total? I think we're at 232. Okay, how many agencies more to go, SBC? How many more agencies?
There's still quite a few
12
agencies
more?
left.
12 more agencies to go. So, we can do this. Okay, go ahead, please, Vice Chair Brian Po.
All right, for the proposed consideration of the BARSc, we have the continuing training education for the law enforcement agents and implementation of the DOJ annual training plan. The proposed budget by the agency is 158,241,000 pesos. The BARSc proposal is to carry the same amount at 158,241,000 pesos.
Okay, so there is a proposal by the Honorable Po. What is the pleasure of the body?
I move for the adoption and approval of this measure because retraining is very essential in law enforcement.
Second. Okay, so there's a motion duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none. Motion for an additional 158,241,000 for continuing training education for the law enforcement agents in implementation of the DOJ annual training plan is approved.
Next is a proposal for additional allocation for confidential funds to augment the Bureau's confidential fund to meet the growing demands of the Bureau's national security mission. The proposal of the agency is 300 million pesos. The BARSc proposal, however, is at 50 million pesos po.
What is the pleasure of the body?
Move for the approval, Mr. Chair.
I second.
Okay, there's a motion duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none. Motion for an additional 50 million pesos to augment the Bureau's confidential fund to meet the growing demands of the Bureau's national security mission is approved.
To clarify to the body, that was for the budget of NBI? Yes.
Thank you.
Moving on, the next item on the list is the One-Stop Shop Assistance and Complaints or SAC Handling Program. Under this program are programs and activities and projects of DOJAC in connection with the implementation of OSAC. And this is 11,448,000 pesos, Madam Chair. And the proposal of the BARSc is to carry the same amount.
Okay, so there's a proposal by the Honorable Po.
Move to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
There's a motion to approve, duly seconded. Hearing no objection.
I'd like to note that this program for the 11,448,000 pesos is specifically for the DOJAC program for the Katarungan Caravan. I don't think it was explicitly stated here, but I just want to put it on the record that it's for that program. Next item.
Additional 11,448,000 for this program is hereby approved.
Maraming salamat, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, also for the approval is the online sexual abuse and exploitation of children and child sexual abuse and exploitation materials hiring of contract services. This program, the request was 82,742,000. The proposed BARSc budget is 42,542,000 pesos.
Okay, so there's a proposal. What is the pleasure of the body?
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Second.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Hearing no objection. Motion for an additional 42,542,000 to restore and augment funding for the operation requirement of the NCC, OSAEC, CSAEM, which involves series of programs, activities, and projects that will conduct nationwide as part of the multi-sectoral strategy to combat online sexual abuse and exploitation of children and child sexual abuse and exploitation materials is approved.
Madam Chair, I just want to manifest for the record that these funds will be used for ICT equipment. It will be used for software and other badly needed equipment for the protection of children here in the Philippines.
Kong Brian, before we proceed to the next one, Comsec, may I request you to find a specific line item that pertain to these activities? Kasi based on the descriptions as they are now, these are descriptions. So hindi ito yung specific line items within the NEP that we would need to increase. So please make sure that we're able to find the specific line items for these. Thank you very much. Representative Poe, please proceed.
Moving forward, there's a proposal by the DOJ for the hiring of 150 contract of service case decongestion agents. This is to restore and augment the budget for operating requirements of 25 task force personnel nationwide. And the budget being proposed by the DOJ is 48,600,000 pesos. The BARSc proposal is roughly half at 23 million pesos.
Okay, so there's a proposal. What is the pleasure of the body?
Move to approve.
There's a
Madam
motion,
Chair.
duly seconded, hearing no objection. An additional 23 million pesos for the hiring of 150 contract service case is approved.
Madam Chair, the next item being proposed by the DOJ is an important one, and that is the IACAT task forces and the enhancement of local operatives enforcement of the law, particularly in surveillance, rescue operations, and case build-up. The proposal of the agency is 100 million pesos, and the BARSc proposal is at 49,900,000 pesos.
Move to approve, Madam Chair.
Second.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Hearing no objection, an additional 49,900,000 for the IACAT task force is approved.
Para sa mga kababayan natin, I just want to manifest for the record, Madam Chair, that this is our anti-trafficking budget, which is also very important. So far, we've tackled sexual abuse and exploitation of children, and with this budget, we're now tackling the anti-trafficking efforts of the government. So moving on to the next item on the budget.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Additionally, about IACAT, Mr. Chair, I used to defend the budget of DOJ as well. So I'd like to thank the support of BARSc because we have actually maintained our Tier 1 status in terms of trafficking against humans. So it means that we have gone beyond the minimum standards of protecting our kababayans. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Alvarez.
Madam Chair, with the permission of the BARSc continuing, I would like to propose on behalf of the DOJ the completion of DOJ Building Phase 2 in Barangay Mayao, Parada, Lucena City. And this is at 30 million pesos in their proposal. In the BARSc proposal, it's also at 30 million pesos.
Okay, there's a proposal. What's the
Move for the
pleasure of the
approval,
body?
Mr. Chair.
So motion, duly seconded, hearing no objection, an additional 30 million pesos for the completion of the DOJ Building Phase 2 at Barangay Mayao, Parada, Lucena City is approved.
Madam Chair, the last item on the list for DOJ is the construction of prison facilities. The request of the agency is 1,160,501,000 pesos. The proposal of BARSc is to accommodate 450,000 pesos of this budget.
Yeah.
450 million pesos.
To decongest our crowded jail system, I think I propose for the approval of this measure.
Second.
Madam Chair.
Okay, so there's a motion, duly seconded. Hearing no objections, the amount of 450 million for the construction of prison facilities is approved.
Just to manifest for the record, this budget under DOJ is specifically for Bucor, just for our audience to know kung saan pupunta yung pondo natin. But to wrap up DOJ really quickly, with this additional funding, we're investing in training, anti-trafficking, anti-sexual abuse, and assistance to our PDLs through the Katarungan Caravan program of the DOJAC. And with that, I'd like to thank my colleagues in the BARSc. May pahabol. Okay. There's a proposal by the DOJ for the hiring of contractive service personnel. The proposal of the DOJ is at 23 million pesos. We would like to match that. And then we mentioned this already under the 48. This is under the 48. My apologies to the members of the BARSc. We already actually approved this under the 48 million pesos that was previously deliberated. It's currently at
23.
for the information of the body, it was approved at 23 million pesos.
That is accurate, Honorable Po. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it for the Department of Justice. We move to the next agency. May we call on the Honorable Vice Chair Pepito Alvarez for the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. He was first to arrive early this morning.
Last to leave.
Last to leave.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the DNR, originally requesting for a total of 1.7 billion as additional budget for 2026. But because of our limited fiscal space, I'm recommending to approve 94 instead of 50 and 120 of 120. So just a total of more than 200 million, Mr. Chair, for the implementation of for the conducting of feasibility studies for waste to energy technologies. Kasi ito yung dagdagan natin ng konti, instead of just allotting 50 million, let's make it 94. Then the next is additional size for mangrove planting or mangrove rehabilitation and protection. So, two items, 94 and 120, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Alvarez. So there are two proposals, one for the conduct of feasibility studies for waste to energy technology at 94 million, and the other one is the additional sites of mangrove planting or mangrove rehab or protection for the amount of 120 million. What is the pleasure of the body?
Move to approve.
Thank you.
Move to approve.
So there is a motion for approval on the two items. Hearing no objections, the said amounts for the particular specific projects are approved.
Mr. Chair, can we see the running total?
Yes.
The balance.
Secretariat, can we show the running total?
DNR.